Hey yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about NFL. We're going to be talking about the Ravens versus Titans game that just happened. It was so insane. Lamar Jackson just won his first playoff game. Ravens get the revenge on the Titans after they beat us twice and they stomped on our logo in week 11, man. So let's just go straight into it. So first quarter, it wasn't looking too good for the Ravens. I'll say that. To be honest, that call on AJ Brown, no offensive pass interference, kind of questionable, but they were really moving the ball pretty well there. Our offense didn't get too going on the first half, but to be honest, yeah, that was definitely pass interference there because he pushed his arm out. That you gotta say that's pass interference. Oh, I forgot to say, we got ourselves the beanie, we got ourselves this shirt, we got ourselves this good old no. We're just gonna be featured like right here. So if y'all wonder what this thing is, yes and no. But yeah, dude, first half wasn't looking. Well, not the first half. The first quarter. First quarter wasn't looking too good for the Ravens, man. I was just sitting there. My heart was beating the entire game. Dude, it was so dang intense, man. Because we needed that one. We needed that one. Now the second quarter is when things start going better. We got some good stops on the defense. Offense was stepping up. Couple of points left on the board, however, though. But at least we were able to tie the game in the second quarter. Now the third quarter was so huge for us. So dang huge for us. Big plays from the defense, man. Deshaun Elliott, big plays from their D-line was playing great the entire game. Held Derrick Henry to like 40 yards. It was like 24 yards before about the third quarter, man. Our defense, they stopped Derrick Henry. Made sure it was not a repeat of last season, man. And the week 11, man. It was just really good. With Brandon Williams back on his came, we were able to really stop the Titans running game. Didn't even have a rushing first down until that quarterback sneak in the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh. I knew from the beginning of the game, whoever's got the rushing game going would win the game. And the Ravens got their rushing game going and they won the game. Lamar with that huge play in the second quarter to get that touchdown. That was so good. I was screaming as soon as I saw him get this 10 yards. I knew it was a touchdown. I knew he was gone. He had the leverage, he had the speed, and he dove for the touchdown, man. Such a good play from that, man. We were able to score 17 unanswered against the Titans, which was really good. Last end, it was really great that Greg Roman, he stayed a little bit calm. He still called those run plays, a couple of good pass plays, man. What's his name? Pat Ricard had a really good game. He had a really good game, but on the fullback position, making really tough catches, like big body, reaching up there, getting his hands up, making those catches, man, insane. The Titans were not covering the flats at all. To be honest, AJ Brown was very, very quiet ever since that first drive where he got that touchdown. But until that announcer jinx, obviously they mentioned, oh, AJ Brown has gotten a catch since his opening touchdown, and then the next play he got a catch. Like, come on, dudes. But yeah, Tucker did miss that field goal, which if he made that field goal, it would have probably been like maybe had a more chance at winning, but even so. Now in the fourth quarter, the Titans were able to drive the ball a little bit, but huge stop there on third down, and the Titans had to kick. But like that stop was just insane to make it 17-13. Now the game was in the Ravens game. The game was actually in the Ravens hand for most of the game, because like the second half, and I was so scared because the announcers kept saying, oh, the second half is always when Derrick Henry got hot. I'm just glad Derrick Henry never got hot. It looked like he was going on there for a second. Like his longest rush was like an 8-yarder, but on that 8-yarder, it looked like he had some speed there. But pretty sure it was like Deshaun Elliott got the tackle on his leg, just stopped him going. That was a huge tackle because he definitely could have went for the house there. But now, y'all know I have to talk about that Marcus Peters pick, dude. That was so clutch of him, man. So clutch of him. What was it? I don't even remember what down it was, dude. I was so excited. I was shaking. It was the one possession game. Titans had the ball about a minute plus left on the clock. Titans just needed one touchdown plus the PAT to tie it up. I did not want it to go to overtime at all. You know what happened in week 11 when they went to overtime. Derrick Henry just came up and got the touchdown because we didn't know how to tackle. I don't know why, but defense showed up today. Marcus Peters, I told my sister, we need to turn over. We gotta get a turnover right here, right there. Marcus Peters was a great play by him to cut that off. And to be honest, Tannehill had AJ Brown open on the outside. He didn't see him though. Like he was already throwing the ball to him by the time AJ Brown was open. So he threw it straight to Marcus Peters. Marcus Peters picked it up. He ran for a little bit also, and then the moment but we all came over to that Titans emblem and celebrated on that, kicking our feet and everything, man. Kicking our feet and everything, man. They really deserved it, man. Came over to Baltimore, did the same thing to us, except they were doing us dirty before the game even started. Kind of disappointed that we lost the game. But hey, at least we won in the playoffs where it matters. So it just depends who, what happens to the Steelers and Browns game. Hopefully the Browns win, because to be honest, I think I'd rather play the Bills than the Chiefs. Chiefs have a really good all-around team. Their defense is solid. Their offense is a nightmare to go up against Mahomes. Tyreek Hill gets a big play in every single game. A huge man. It's just not good. Especially if you have trouble with AJ Brown. We were able to keep him quiet for like the majority of the game, but that first quarter for AJ Brown, he was huge. He was just out muscling us for a lot of parts. But yeah, we had some good play. We had a good play by Deshaun Elliott on that 3rd and 1 to knock that ball out. That was huge. Really good angle from him. He came in hard, man. The Joker came clutch, man. Who needs Earl Thomas, man? Who needs Earl Thomas? Honestly, Earl Thomas is not as physical as Deshaun Elliott was, and Deshaun Elliott's proved really good. Pretty glad we didn't keep around Earl Thomas, and it's not costing us. It's not costing us, as a lot of people said within the season, man. A lot of people didn't even expect us to get into the playoffs, and now we're into the division rounds after being the Titans. And y'all can see, man, rivalry has definitely formed between the Ravens and the Titans. It's going to be super interesting to take a look on and all that stuff, man. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. This is my first time doing this. First video with the face cam on, other than that face reveal, obviously. But hopefully we get the dub in the divisional round, whoever we're going up against. But yeah, that will be it for me as of right now. But until then, peace out.